What's going on, everybody? CMG here, and today we are doing, I believe, episode 12 of our F1 Manager 24 Create a Team Career Mode. It's been a while since the last episode, and I apologize for that. It will be quite some time between episodes. I've gotten a lot busier recently, so I'll record when I can, put them out also when I can. So just bear with me. We're in trouble here. we're $2 million in debt here before we go into the Silverstone race. And if we look at our car parts, not looking too great after this sort of point in the season. So I've decided that do we have any manufacturing projects going on? Suspension. Okay, we're not going to be able to start any new ones, but I think we can emergency manufacture. Let me check on that. We can emergency manufacture, but it's going to cost a lot of money to do so. But we need another chassis, another sort of... I think, honestly... Oh, what the hell. It's going to double our debt. But we need that other chassis. So we got front wing, rear wing already. We're going to get a second side suspension in progress. We got our second chassis here. I just really hope that we don't just absolutely destroy the walls here. We need to preserve some of these parts. Powertrain looking good on both parts. I think brand new parts on both. So if we take a look, well, shoot, we're already on our third engine, our fourth engine for Porsche. Our gearbox, yeah, not looking great there. So if we, yeah, we're in debt. I know we're in debt. And if we look at the cost cap, it's not going to be any better. It'll be this one. We have 26 million remaining. So, yeah, not looking too optimal here. And also we need to start planning on next season as well. Who our next drivers are going to be, if we're going to keep our drivers or look elsewhere. Because both of them are expiring contracts. Let's see. Have we already scouted engineers? I think we did. Yeah, so I learned that scouting goes away after 6 months. So if you scout someone at the very beginning of the season, it will not... The scouting report will not be there by the end of the season. Or even, I think, about halfway through, I imagine. It just goes away. That's something I figured out. I did a test save where I simmed the entire season just to see if I could, like, what some things I could learn. And I learned that we should have been a lot more careful with our money. Because it only goes downhill from here. And we're going to have to be really, really careful with the parts that we manufacture here. So, I've learned in the other save, you have to almost... You almost have to go back to old parts when you run out of the newer ones. Because, like, manufacturing costs so much money. If you get close to the cost cap, and I believe there might be passive costs that contribute to the cost cap. So even if you're looking at that, you'll still, if you're still close to it, like a million away, you're going to go over it at some point. And it's just a matter of staying as far away from the cost cap as possible. So 26 million away right now before we even reach Silverstone. We're not even halfway. Oh, we're about halfway through the season, technically. But yeah, not great situation to be in here. We're going to focus on pit stop time, see what we can maximize here. So, I hate that we're in debt. I really do. Our suspension's done, so I think we're going to need to put that on. Put that on Teo's car. Put the second suspension there. I think that's all we manufactured, isn't it? Darn it. Should have gotten a second one. So, our car is actually well suited to this track. So I think we're going to be cautious with Isaac's prediction here. If we could score points here, that'd be incredible. We're the 9th best car. So, yeah, we'll see what we can do this weekend. Heavy rain expected for qualifying here. We've got inter tires going on to start out. And with that in mind, we're just going to try and we're going to set it to 2 flying laps here. And then we're going to adjust that. That's just what my placeholder plan is for now. We're going to have to look at the track details. It's going to get worse from here. So we're going to need to go out basically immediately here. And I think 2 flyers is good here. So send out Teo. And now we'll send out Isaac about 4 seconds behind him. And as you can see, the whole field's coming out to do their flying lap. We're going to do 2 of them. So I think we'll have the best track conditions here for the first lap. And as you can see, everyone not doing too great as the track is getting more and more wet. So we're going to need a... We should have had him come in. Should have had him come in after the first lap, but yeah, no, they're not going to improve, and we're not going to get any worse. So as long as the track conditions remain above 2 millimeters. Okay, so we actually need to get out there. I think we're going to go 1 flying lap on the same set. Because if the track conditions get any better, I don't think they will, but that should make us quicker, inherently quicker. So we're going to go out. So we'll see what we can do here. Should be improving, and we are. And Isaac will improve a bit, but yeah, no one really improves their time despite having better track conditions near the end. But we both get into Q2. That's good. At least our car is not the worst anymore, but we have sacrificed every bit of money we have to do that. So start out on a used set. We'll go for 1 flying lap. Actually, we should probably do a new set, because we'll just use our inters today, because that's probably what... This is probably the only day it's going to rain. I don't think it's going to rain tomorrow. So we'll put... Fuel them for 2 runs and put fresh inters on. We'll see here. Track's going to get better. So I think we're going to go with a flying lap now. Set a benchmark. Kind of lower our nerves a little bit. Get us used to the track. In case a red flag comes out, it's good to have a lap on the board. Oh, so Isaac spun, so that ruins his lap. So let's see how bad is... oh god, 5.5 seconds off of the pace. So yeah, not optimal there. So track's getting quicker. We need to come into the pits. I think they're both setting quicker times here. Teo Porcher goes pretty quick. But, oh goodness. Right now he's 10th, but Ocon might be a little bit on top of that here.
Yep.
So I think we're just going to go ahead and go full send on Porcher's strategy. Get us into try to get us into Q3 here. Track does not look like it's going to get any drier or wetter. So I think we're not in a huge hurry. But since we're on a new set, we're going to go on one lap near the end. So we need to go out now. We'll send out to Isaac right here. We'll be in the very back. Because we want to be... And Teo Porcher, he goes 9th quickest. Isaac Hadjar, he is going to cross the line, and he'll only go 14th. So, we're done in qualifying here. So, I think everybody else is too. I think Teo Porcher did it. Oh, did I set him for 2 laps? Maybe I did. Oh well. So, Q3 coming up for Teo Porcher. He's got that upgraded suspension. That should help a bit. I think his car is almost... It is fully upgraded for what we've done. Isaac's only missing the suspension, but that's proven to be a big difference here. So, wet tires are recommended here for Q3. We'll see. We might just... I'll do that for now. But we're not gonna... That's not gonna be our plan. Heavy rain right now on track. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go on one flying lap on the wet tire in case a red flag comes out. So we'll go out right now, get a lap in, and then we're gonna put an enter tire on after our run of qualifying here.
Yeah, I did a small mistake down.
And he went wide. And only a 141.3. Not great. So we're going to need to come into the pits here like immediately and put on an intermediate tire because the rain levels are dropping very quick. So if we look, we're going to wait. We're going to be the very back of the pack when they start coming out. We're going to leave it to as late of a time as we can. So we're going to wait. We got to go now. We can't wait any longer. So, hopefully we can cross the line in time for our flying lap. And we do. So, Teo Porcher setting a green. Green in both sectors, I'd imagine, because he's obviously going to be quicker on a better track. Teo Porcher goes 8th fastest. Charles Leclerc did not set a lap. He didn't go out. What was he thinking? Typical Ferrari strategy here. But Sergio Perez on pole here in Silverstone. But Teo Porcher is going to be starting in 8th place for us. That's pretty good. But Charles Leclerc, very surprising. He went fast. He was fastest in the first 2 sessions of qualifying, but Perez the fastest in Q3, but Leclerc did not set a qualifying lap in Q3. So the race day is looking a lot less wet and just looks cloudy today. So let's look at our strategies here. And I think we're going to go with this selected strategy here, starting light tire usage on a set of softs and then going medium, and then ending on the aggressive medium strategy here. So let's see. Can we adjust any of these ones? We can. What about that? So, yeah, one stop is not looking the most optimum here. I think this is probably the one, but I don't like. I don't. We're gonna go with it. I don't see any other option here. Because we are kind of putting them on different strategies. Where Teo's ending on the medium tire, and Isaac's going to put the medium tire on in the middle. But he's looking very much like he's going to... I think what we might do one of those. Unless we're going to have to, the way he goes through his tires. His first cent's going to be close too, because, see, it just barely goes under 30. I try to optimize my strategies so that they don't go under 30% tire wear at all. And it's, with young drivers that don't have a very good smoothness rating, it's not fun, because they always end up, the line ends up going like well down below, and when you start pushing near the end, they cook the tires when you're pushing on the end laps. But that's enough rambling from me. Let's get into the race.
It's the British Grand Prix. And it's lights out, and away we go.
And it's lights out in Silverstone, the best race of the year in my opinion. Perez gets away well, ahead of his teammate. He's got two Red Bulls on the front row. Got McLaren, Ferrari, McLaren, and RB up there in 6th place. Teo Pourchaire getting passed up by Lewis Hamilton at the start. Not a great start for Pourchaire, but... Oh, and there's a big accident at the front of the pack. What happened? We're going to go ahead and go to our conserve strategy now.
Yes, we have.
Because...
What happened there?
What happened? So, that's not what... Oh, what the hell?
What an idiot.
What? I could say the same, Alex. What happened here? Oh, wow. I don't think that's what happened. It's the front pack ended up... Something happened there. No? I guess not. Lewis Hamilton ended up down there in behind Leclerc, who started in 10th. But Pourchaire already getting passed up by Danny Rick. If we can try to stay in DRS, we're not going to. We're not going to have anywhere near the pace. But if we stay in DRS of Russell, we can maybe hold off Fernando Alonso here. Or Lance Stroll, rather. It's going to be tough because we're going to have to deploy a little bit. Let's deploy, get into... Stay in DRS as much as we can. If we look at the tire usage, we're doing pretty well for ourselves here. Like, we're forming a little bit of a DRS train here, but we need to stay within that 1 second, and we don't. And now we're going to get passed just constantly here. We just don't have enough... Just don't have enough energy to, like, contend with this. But, yeah, that's just how it goes when you start on a conservative strategy. But, speaking of not conservative strategies, we're going to go ahead and push Isaac going into his pit stop. He's in his window now, so I think now that Teo's saved a little bit of his tires, he might be a little quicker than some of the cars in front. So we'll see if we can... See if we can't close up a little bit. Maybe even pass some guys. And we get past Russell and almost Stroll, maybe? Perhaps? Almost? We need to pit Isaac now. Oh, goodness. He has absolutely cooked his tires. But, yeah, Théo Pourchaire up in the 9th place after conserving his tires. That has gone pretty well for him here. So, we've already pitted Isaac. We're going to... Oh, he's at a puncture! What happened? And Théo went wide. Lovely. Now Isaac's going to be in last place. I just... gotta be careful on your tires, guys. We'll go a little bit more aggressive. About neutral aggressiveness for Théo going into his in-lap. I think we're going to pit Théo Pourchaire now. Because we're starting to lose a lot of time here. So now that we're on a fresh set of softs, see what we can do to close up to the pack in front. We're going to be kind of on an off strategy here and see if, because if a safety car comes out, that'll kind of help us. Especially now that we just pitted. But, yeah, we had to pit then. We were running really low on tire wear. I should have done the same with Isaac, but yeah, you got a puncture. Put him basically out of the race. But I think with Pourchaire up into 12th. Can we close into the pack in front? So we are quicker than Stroll, barely, but we're just not doing enough. Okay, now we're cooking a little bit. Alright, we are starting to close up, but I don't know that we're going to be able to in time. Hadjar's closed up a lot. Made up a few positions after his puncture on his first stint. But, yeah, Russell gets past us. I believe he was on... He pitted after us, I believe. So we'll see if we can stay near the points. So Russell needs to get past Stroll here, and then we might be able to close up as well. But we need to start pushing with Isaac Hadjar. We're gonna go. We're gonna give it everything here. See if we can't. All right, we'll ease off a bit off the energy. So no, at the. Oh, we also need to pit with Théo here. So technically, we're pitting Isaac first, but not the... Oh, no, he might have screwed Théo. Well, that sucks. That screwed both of our races. I didn't think we were that close, to be honest with you. But yeah, not good. Not good at all. That really kind of ruins us here. But Pourchaire, the good news is we're in striking distance of the points. So I think what we're going to do, I know your confidence is low, but we need something here, Théo. This is our season. Okay, now we're slowly losing our grip on the points places here. And I think we're going to be stuck here in 12th, which is unfortunate. But, yeah, that's just how the cookie crumbles. We were supposed to be in contention here. Oh, we might... As the soft tires wear down, we might be in a good place. Hold on. Hold on. It ain't over yet. It ain't over till I say it's over. Are we gaining any time? A little bit. Oh, now we're cooking. We actually get past Russell. Oh my goodness. We're going full attack here. We're doing good on our wear, so we're going to go full attack, see what we can do. But, oh no. Okay, we need to ease up a bit on our fuel, and I think that's going to be... we're not going to get it. So Russell's tires fell off a cliff, and that's why we were able to get past him, I think. If we didn't have that pit stop issue, we might have been able to maybe get a point today. But it is what it is. Isaac Hadjar finishing 17th, getting a puncture on lap 1. Not lap 1, his first stint. But Max Verstappen wins, has Charles Leclerc, Sergio Perez. Leclerc getting a very good recovery from 10th to finish in 2nd. And Max builds his gap in the championship to 74 points, ahead of Leclerc and Sainz, who are both tied actually at 211. Ferrari only leads by 2 points in the Constructors' Championship now over Red Bull. McLaren distant third, but they're hovering around there. They're waiting to strike. Let us go look at the results. Yeah, we weren't close today. Aston Martin actually passed us in the pit stop standings. Williams and Mercedes are right behind us, so we gotta step up our game. And Haas, I don't know what they're doing. They've probably employed a chimpanzee as their sporting director. That would explain the 2 points in the. But chimpanzee getting 2 points in the. Anyway, let's take a look. 8.5 second stop. That is terrible. Again, a stuck wheel nut, and that caused loosening the tires to take 6.5 seconds. That's insane. So we both met our race targets, which is good. Gives us 700,000. We'll see how much money that gives us after this. Oh boy. So we still got some work to do. Our front wings failed. Just one, actually. So we're going to have to put on a new... we're going to have to do that for now. But, yeah, that about does it for this episode. Yeah, not... We were so close to getting a point. If we didn't have that slow pit stop, I think we could have. But, yeah, there's always next episode in Hungary. I'll see you guys next time. Take care.